Hi there! So, this might be a little bit of a different position than it was last time. Well, long story short, that's what'll happen if you end up going and forgetting to push the button. But, here's the deal. Picked up this thing just now. Oh, whoops. Basically, if you want this thing, it's just like right over there. You crawl down that way, and there's a bunch of items all over the little platforms over there. It's not... It's pretty easy to get to this one. There's a couple other ones that are a bit more difficult to get to. But I think at this point we're going to go for the boss. Thing is, there's essentially two at this point. Two bosses that can be gone for. And this is... they're both relatively easy. This one has the potential to be kind of overwhelming, though. So we'll see how that goes. Because the thing is, you either beat her quickly, or you end up not existing anymore. This is where I like to save the light vessels for, and also like to use pages for this one, because it apparently is what she's weak to. Okay, so. Go ahead and pop one of them. Right. This is going well. Bye. That's what I said about her being a little overwhelming. Like, you... right there, I dodged wrong. It's plain and simple there. But, she can be a bit overwhelming, so... Thing is, I need to beef this thing up somehow, so... There's a couple options here. One of them is to go for the halberd. Oh, crap. Or just eat that to the face. Man, we're starting off with all kinds of competence. But yeah, no, so... halberd might be a little bit better for the time being. This thing is slow, which is why the mossy thing's really good for it. But generally knocks a lot of stuff back on its rear, and... okay, almost ate that thing again. This guy's endurance is nothing to really speak too highly of right now. So I can get off 2 swings, and then it takes a while to recharge. Right. Why did you run away? He'll normally just sit there and take it. Oh man. This is how you don't do it. Although that looks pretty darn cool. Okay. I'm just gonna die if I go there. Alright, here's the plan. Essentially gonna be going back up top. Since I want to go back to that merchant, pick up a couple upgrade items, 3 of them to be specific. By the way, this trap right here kills off a bunch of people. Because on your way back, you probably forget about it, and you're probably low on health. So, you kinda see gravestones there a lot. But yeah, no, so I want to upgrade this thing. Is there anything I can give to you? No. So you basically give them stuff, it unlocks things at the store. Gives you the potential to get buff items. Alright, that one I'm assuming they just fell off. Yeah, no, they tried to make the jump. That went well for them. That little down and up slash, yeah, I'll not be using that very often. That is way better in my opinion. There. Roll and stab. Got the gallows full of characters that didn't make it through here. Man, that's cool looking. I wish the Vita had these online functions, it's really cool. I don't know why they never included the online stuff. I guess they just couldn't get it to work. I thought they were supposed to get it working, and they never did. After this, I had to go back and double check, and sure enough, there was no online capability. Even the sellsword was replaced with a salt pouch. Which honestly, even if there's no co-op, just the gravestones and stuff are really cool. Trinkets of a coin, trinkets of a coin. Alright. Down this way is nothing. Down one of the other ways there's like a sort of boss-type situation. I'd rather not deal with that. I will be going back and getting the halberd, though. But like I said before, no impressive skill tricks or anything here. There's that sellsword that's replaced with a salt pouch. Because yeah, I'm not terribly good at this. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Kind of want to go for this next. But in the meantime, more endurance, please. More camel towers. I think that's a camel. I'm not really sure. You get some return items there. That area is more useful down the road. This is a really good early grinding spot, because they just sort of pop up and easily take your hits. Also, crossbow if you want it. Those guys can easily wreck your day, though. Thankfully, all these things should die in one hit. Right. Yeah, I forgot that regen ability's up there. Right, come on, dog. I guess the dog does not want to come on. I like the rolling stab on this thing. Right, screw it. Run. Bye. Why did you climb back up, you dingus? There we go, there's the poleaxe. Not an actual poleaxe. That is a halberd. Which is funny, because they just don't want to name anything the same way that Dark Souls had it. Although, yeah, so a poleaxe is actually... Right, I can't use it at all. Hang on, that's strength scaling, right? Yeah. I think worse damage, but more utility kind of a thing. Alright, give me them polearms. It may seem like a terrible idea, and in many ways, I'm sure it is. I just really like to use this thing. But yeah, so a poleaxe is basically like essentially an axe head and a hammer with a kind of thin spike, which the spike varied, but it's about shoulder length and height. It's kind of a close-range anti-armor kind of thing, and a halberd's more of a formation spear that's meant to be shredding from a lot of different ways. And essentially, well, pretty much exactly this thing. An axe head with a spike. Now, for the context of this thing, the difference between the two, this can attack a lot faster. Especially the heavy attack goes very fast. If it's in one hand, well, then it's a lot different. So it's got that kind of launcher thing. Got that kind of launcher thing. Overall, it's got good area coverage. This thing is a lot slower. Its area coverage is better, its damage is better. But that slowness, you'd think it wouldn't do much, but man, it's really noticeable over time. Alright. So what I'd like to do is get each of these upgraded if it's at all possible. Now, one upgrade would be enough to throw this thing into the same category. Alright, that was about 200 bucks. Maybe not worth it. I think I'll probably upgrade at 1. And then just kind of go from there. It's going to be more of a situational type of thing. Just in order to get past the forest area, the kind of jumpy area, I want to have something that hits a little bit faster. That's what that'll be. Alright, there we are. And then this is going to be that kind of general purpose thing. There are, I believe, some upgrade items and a key down there. Not a key, how was it? I don't know, some kind of item. I remember going down and fighting the boss down there several times my first time through, hoping that it would be the next area key, or something akin to Havel or something like that, but it wasn't. Like some minor upgrade item and that's it. Right, get off me. Yeah, once I can use the full Palatine set again, that will be different. Doesn't matter. Can I? Very minor thing right now. It's not that much of a detriment. I'll take it. He says, before probably getting completely ended by that minor detriment. Okay. Okay, let's see. Take that off, put... A rogue set, I think. Let's see how much I need. So we need 250. 250. Alright. Yeah, we'll go this way. Mostly because these two right here, they have a tendency to drop one of the faction upgrade items. Yeah, no. We're gonna be here for ages doing that. I think I'm gonna clear up this area instead. There we are. So that rolling stab, a lot of them, for whatever reason, won't actually react to it on time, so I keep doing it. Goodbye to you. Almost anyway. Timing, parry. Alright, Faithful Ring. What does that do again? Huh. Well, crap, that's useful. Don't know how I always forget about that then. Anyway, I got enough to upgrade. Go ahead and mosey on back there. I don't have anything new for you. Yeah. Pretty much all of these are paced out in a way that you'll never complete it before the end of the game. Not the Claymore, it's the Cremoa. What are you talking about? It's a very slight adjustment. A little bit of extra damage. Not anything too incredible. But it's just enough. Like the poleaxe here will be suddenly just enough to beat most of that, most of the lightweight stuff upstairs. Alright. Now this should be good for the forest, I think. We'll see. That is the weirdly situational thing where that move's actually helpful. Like where you have one guy that you're just out of reach for and you need that little bit of extra oomph. Goodbye. Goodbye. Well, fine. Goodbye to you too. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. No! No, 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 no. Get that crap off me. No. Goodbye. Bye, Chuckles. If only there was an escape button like that in real life, huh? Yeah. I think I'm gonna leave it there for the moment. Because generally, I know I'm being excessively careful here, but again, the idea is just if I go that way, I can upgrade this this thing to, well, you'll see. If I go over there, there's the boss I need to get through to progress, and again, she's not terrible, it's just on a no-heal run, she's kind of hard to dodge. That's the problem. And that tendency to be hard to dodge comes to be a bit of a problem once she starts hitting you over and over and over and over and over, and then, you know, you gotta... it's just easier to overpower the bosses. Anyway, see you next time.